Hey, what is up everyone, I'm Starlord, and yes, that is right, I am back from my holiday with my girlfriend and my son. We went away for a whole week to Flamingo Land in the UK, and yeah, now I'm back ready to do some Fallout 4 videos. And today's video is actually a big one, guys. I never thought that I would have to report on something like this before, and when I saw this kind of thing published on Reddit, I was like, holy crap, this is pretty big news. And unfortunately I couldn't report on it straight away, as I was on holiday obviously, but now I am ready to give my opinion and actually inform you guys about this big situation. Okay, so in case any of you guys actually missed it, a couple of days ago, approximately 3 days ago, there was a post on Reddit that kind of accused Bethesda of ripping off a New Vegas mod for their Far Harbor questline in Fallout 4. And when I actually saw it, I was like, no, that can't be true, because no, it's just not true, right? Then I clicked on the link and the evidence was pretty crazy, and I was like, wow, they actually probably did. This is crazy. So the mod that I'm actually talking about is the Autumn Leaves mod for Fallout New Vegas. Now, it was actually released on October 1st, 2015, 1 month before Fallout 4. Now, this was a pretty incredible mod. It was a DLC sized quest mod for Fallout New Vegas with over 2,000 professionally voiced lines, 8 new quests with several routes and resolutions, 7 to 10 hours worth of gameplay, 29 new perks added in with a bit of a twist, hilarious participation from a new grounds person called Johnny Utah, and a lot of multiple endings and its own original soundtrack. So, you know, this is a huge mod. This is just not one of those small kind of mods. This is actually pretty huge. So again, the Autumn Leaves mod from New Vegas is in question here. Has it actually been stolen by Bethesda to create their own questline for the recently released Far Harbor? Now, if you have played Far Harbor, you will be familiar with the questline Brain Dead. Now, it actually involves the sole survivor going into an unknown vault and discovering a murder has taken place, and then he has to go through some pretty funny dialogue in order to actually find out who the murderer was. And it's pretty cool, it's very unique, and it was actually one of the reasons I gave Far Harbor a really high score in my review. So let's actually get on to the comparison of both the DLC questline and the mod itself. And I would also like to once again thank Baron von Chateau, as he is the person who has actually compiled the comparison, and I will just be kind of reading that. So the first comparison that we notice is that both quest lines actually begin with a discussion through an intercom with the caretaker of the vault, which is actually a robot with a rather distinguished persona. Now, the big vault door actually opens up for the player to actually go and explore the vault. Now, once you get inside the vault, there isn't much that you can compare straight away. You will have to actually make your way to the main hallway in which the murder has taken place. And if you look at this Fallout 4 screenshot right on screen right now, you will see that all of the robots have kind of gathered here to actually discuss what has happened to this robo brain that has died. And, you know, this is the main hallway in which people meet. Now, if we take a look at the Fallout 3 mod, you will see that the same kind of sized place is in this screenshot, although there is a library full of different information books and a couple of desks and chairs, and even, you know, a tree in the middle, which is very unique. You can actually compare both screenshots and see they do look very familiar in size. Now, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's continue on to our other comparisons. Okay, so the main questline of both the mod and the DLC consist of the same thing. You must go to a vault, investigate a murder that has taken place, you must then check the crime scene for any kind of clues, and then you must go and speak to pretty much every robot in that vault. And I have to say, a couple of the dialogues from both quest and the mod are very similar. It's pretty crazy actually. Now, as you venture on through the quest or the mod, you then find out that the person who has been murdered was the prime financier of that vault, who actually worked alongside Vault-Tec to build this regal looking special place, which is just a little bit too similar for my tastes. Moving on, later on you actually find the importance of the voice modulars that are in the robots themselves. They're actually used to distinguish the robots' voices between, the others. And you actually have to use this to your advantage of finding out who the actual killer was. Now again, moving on, there is a part of the questline, both questlines, in which you actually have sex with a robot, which is pretty crazy itself, but this has never really happened before in Fallout 4 except for this questline. Again, very coincidental that, just at this moment, this quest, they actually decide to add sex with a robot into Fallout 4. That's just a little bit too coincidental for my liking, but if we move on, we have our last bit of evidence that Bethesda actually took elements from this mod author's mod to create their own questline. We have both a robot from Fallout 4 and a robot from Fallout New Vegas, which is the mod, and they are very passionate about art. And you actually get into quite a discussion about what you see in their art that they create. And I have to admit, this is a very memorable questline. This person talking about his art, it's very memorable. And when I walked away from the Far Harbor DLC and I actually told people about it, this was one of the things that I pointed out. I was like, there's a robot and he's like really passionate about the art that he creates. And it's pretty funny. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's pretty funny. And that was one of the main things that I actually enjoyed about Far Harbor. And yeah, to be honest guys, in my opinion, I feel like Bethesda have definitely taken elements from this mod author's mod to create their own mod DLC. And some other people actually agree with me, and this has kind of sparked the whole discussion, should this person have gotten some kind of recognition from Bethesda? Personally, I think he should have, maybe even just like kind of his username engraved in one of the walls in the questline, but unfortunately that is not how it went. Bethesda just did their thing and kind of, placed out the DLC. Now, personally, I do think that, this kind of little questline was, picked at from that modder's questline as... Come on, let's all face it, the Fallout 4 mods, the DLC has not been the best at all. Probably the worst DLC to date. I don't know. Personally, that is what I think. Then again, I cannot remember all of the other DLCs in the previous games, only the pit from Fallout 3. But anyway guys, let me know what you think about all of this. It is pretty big news. I cannot believe it for myself. And yeah, there has not actually been any official news or kind of comment from Bethesda. I do hope that somebody reaches out soon and gets, at least one or two answers to as if there was this mod actually, picked at to create their own DLC questline. I don't know. But guys, a lot of Fallout stuff coming for you soon. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. And until next time, I've been Starlord. See ya.